Well, the announcement on statehood for Telangana expected after a series of key meetings that are set to take place today. The UPA core group and Congress working committee meetings are scheduled to take place between 4 to 5:30 p.m. this evening. Now, the hub of the meetings will be the Prime Minister's residence. The Prime Minister, Sonia Gandhi, Rahul Gandhi and senior Congress leaders will be attending these meetings. Now, the who's who of Telangana are also camping out in Delhi. The Chief Minister, Deputy Chief Minister, senior ministers of Andhra Pradesh are heading for Delhi this morning. Sources say the decision to create Telangana will trigger protests within the party and that Chief Minister Kiran Kumar Reddy is upset, but he's been persuaded not to resign in protest. Digvijay Singh, in charge of Andhra Pradesh, who's been holding discussions with the state leaders, admitted that it was not an easy decision, but everyone has been heard on the issue and their point of views have been taken into account. All right, well, let's go across to Sunil Prabhu, who joins us from Delhi. Sunil, so a series of meetings today, one, of course, of all the UPA allies in which the Congress will take them into confidence on their decision.
That's right, Gargi. Through the night, of course, the Congress's President's political secretary, Mr. Ahmed Patel, along with Mr. Ghulam Nabi Azad and Mr. Digvijay Singh, working the phone, speaking to various partners of the Congress party, as well as, of course, to Congress members of parliament from Telangana region, as well as the Andhra Pradesh region. That is why we saw a late night clarification from the Chief Minister himself, clarifying that he has not resigned. Yes, he has been upset, and that's an undisputed fact. But they have been all told, all the Andhra leaders, all the Rayalaseema leaders, as well as the Telangana leaders, to abide by the Congress party's decision. Whatever the Congress working committee takes decision in should be accepted, and all should abide. Of course, the writing is on the wall. We can read between the lines. As you saw in that interview to Digvijay Singh gave to us, he was quite categorical in making that huge political point that it is the Congress party which has, after deliberations of 10-12 years, finally decided to act, putting the onus and the blame on the BJP for not acting in 2000, when at least a few MLAs had made a demand for a separate state of Telangana. At that time, Mr. Advani refusing to send it to the state assembly. So the political point has been made by the Congress party, and of course now the stage is set. There is going to be really a walkover for Telangana, because there's really nobody within the UPA partners who are going to oppose a separate state there. Mr. Sharad Pawar has been keen. It's very well known about Mr. Ajit Singh's position. Mr. E. Ahmed is a two-member party, unlikely to give any kind of offensive on this matter at this stage. And basically, most political parties are in agreement for that separate state. Yes, the Congress Working Committee will deliberate, but it's as we have all been reporting, it's not been an easy decision. It's been a difficult decision. It's a painful decision. We must remember this is a separation between two states, especially when you have to divide assets, is something that will take a long time, and that, of course, we should not expect that to happen today. What we are going to expect today is the formal endorsement of the Congress party for a separate state of Telangana, which has not been forthcoming so far. The Congress making up its mind. Then, of course, the stage is set for the cabinet to move a resolution to the president. The president then, of course, asking the state assembly. And then once the state assembly decides and gives its advice within a specified time period, the onus will come back to the cabinet, where the Prime Minister is expected to form a cabinet subcommittee or a group of ministers to look into the division, speak to all the various stakeholders, and then get them through that entire process.
All right, Sunil, so a long road ahead, even if that announcement will be made today. Well, let's go across to our reporters who are spread out there in Andhra Pradesh. And first to you, Uma. It's been a decades-long struggle for Telangana. Finally, that announcement expected today. But as we said, divisions on the ground there in Andhra Pradesh on either side.
Yes, Gargi, this place where I'm standing has been very often described as ground zero of the Telangana struggle, Usmania University. The big difference that we saw as we drive in today was that there were hardly any paramilitary forces, maybe a few intelligence personnel and a couple of security personnel. These are students of Usmania University who all been actually at the forefront of the struggle, but no celebrations yet. They are still looking quite muted. Krishank, you have been at this last couple of years especially has been a lot of turmoil on your university. Today there seems to be muted celebration. You are calling in the crackers, you are calling in the sweets, but you're still fingers crossed?
Yes, it is with the Congress party who has always taken U-turn and done this people's mass movement into a political movement. So we are once again having our own apprehensions before we get on to celebrations, because until and unless the bill is passed in Parliament, then probably we cannot believe in Congress, because Kiran Kumar Reddy again, he is being a troublemaker, trying to put this resignation drama, which earlier in 2009 also they have.
He has denied it incidentally. You've been a student of Usmania University. What are your expectations from if indeed a separate state comes?
I'm expecting Telangana with 10 states. Why? Because Telangana people are facing many problems when compared to Rayalaseema and Andhra people.
What difference will it make to your life?
See, we can get jobs and many other things. If we have resources within ourselves, we have many uses. We don't need to go there and here.